Here's my final test run of the quilt only pattern. I'm going to use this on the corners of the quilt that I'm making. I have it laid out on the floor in the living room there. Here's all the inside quilt blocks. And then those will be on the corners. And then I'll have a 6-inch border going all the way around. And I found some softball embroidery patterns to do around the outside. And I might do some hashtags. There's a hashtag on one of the back of the t-shirts that I might use. Here's the hashtag throw like a girl. Here is my plan. I mapped it out on some graph paper, and then the little flag is going to be this 6x6 block. And then I got some softball type embroidery things to put on those 6-inch borders. And then I thought I could add, a few hashtags just for fun. So this was the test, the last test, and I think the red is a good color. And I skipped the blue background on that because you wouldn't be able to see it. And I also skipped the white applique in the center there. I think it just looks better plain. So we're gonna stitch one out, and I'll show you how that goes. So I got my 6x6. Well, 6.5 by 6.5 blocks in black, and I fold it in half and put a chalk mark, fold it the other way, put a chalk mark to find the middle, and then we are gonna stitch out the stripes that look like softball stitches, and then the star. And that's going to be the 4 corner blocks. So here we go. First the stripes. Okay, there's the stripes. And now we're going to change thread and make the star on there, and here we go. I'll come back when it's done stitching. Alright, now we take it out of the hoop and we'll trim the back off. The backing, I did not use tearaway, so we just cut around it and it stays in there. So your stitches will stay stabilized. It helps when you launder it a lot. It helps keep it stabilized so it doesn't fray out. So this is what it looks like on the back after you trim away some of the stabilizer. And now it needs to be ironed, but now we need to just get rid of the chalk marks and make 3 more.